So now that he's just repeating the same stuff, would this be a good time to give our thoughts on Metal Gear Survive?
If you want to talk about it, sure.
Because just reminded of that. Because I don't get why people are complaining about the zombies.
I don't get why people are complaining about the game in general.
Well, like, let's start off with the zombies. Where they're like,
Sure.
oh, the zombies, that's so stupid. I'm like, did you not play Metal Gear Solid 5 or 3? We've had zombies before.
Yeah, like, that's the whole reason why there are zombies was because 5 had them.
Yeah. And
then, what else was there? There was something else that was like that.
okay, people are also saying how ridiculous a lot of the stuff was, but they'll accept Metal Gear Rising.
It's Metal Gear. It's gonna be weird shit. You
Come
had
on, man.
Huey with an e-cig in 1970 with a wheelchair that could go upstairs.
One that walks.
Metal Gear Solid 3 had equipment that DARPA made, like, they had one working prototype.
Okay.
And it was just everywhere. Mm-hmm. Those little hover chariots that Volgan's men had that patrolled the river, those were an actual thing produced.
Yeah. I was about to bring that up, where it's just, yeah, that's not ridiculous at all. Metal Gear Rising, where Raiden picks up Metal Gear Ray and throws it.
Perfect parry.
Not only that, he does the most anime shit where he runs up Ray's arm thing, slices him in two, and like jumps missile to missile.
Yeah. Jumps missile to missile, like throws it, and then jumps and runs up its arm after it's thrown.
Yeah. Just, no, that's okay, because it's rule of cool, but something else like this? Nah.
Wow, not parrying at all now.
And
like,
parallel universes, those have never existed in Metal Gear.
Wow, not parrying at all now. Come on.
But yeah, like, when people are complaining, like, wow, what the hell? Wormholes to other dimensions? I'm like, yeah, because that never happened either, right?
Did they miss the whole 5 Snake Tails and the one Snake Tail that took place with the Copplethorn engine?
Did they miss that Jaime Vu mission in Ground Zeroes?
Did they
like,
miss
it's perfectly
Monster
fine
Hunter
for Raiden
shit?
to travel back in time.
Yeah.
One thing that I loved is that people in the comments were confusing Big Boss and Miller for Solid and Liquid Snake when they're flying away.
How? How?
No clue. They're going. They were asking, like, how did Solid and Liquid get on the base at this point? And then some people thought that it wasn't actually in the past. They thought that the base was in the present day.
There.
And they're like, so is this an alternate universe where they're working together?
Perfect parry.
Doesn't the opening say in an alternate universe?
Phil got a perfect parry and then forgot to attack. But yeah, it does. At the very start, it does.
And it's... I'm almost positive if you put the two images together, it's like shot for shot the same scene of them getting onto the helicopter and taking off.
Yeah, and then it cut... Well, then the camera focuses on the soldier after they leave on the helicopter.
Yeah.
It doesn't go with them that time.
Unbelievable.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to Metal Gear Survive.
You know, I am too. It might be the thing that gets me to get PS Plus, if the online component's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that it's not just all zombies.
Oh, I'm certain... Well, we saw, like, the hints of this massive thing at the end, where I'm hoping that it's something like zombie-controlled or, like, zombified Metal Gear or something.
I'm hoping that it's an integration. It has both, like, regular troops and the zombies. I'm hoping that it's not just, like, a repeat of all the shit. The
oh, you mean the, like, throat parasite thing?
Yeah. I'm hoping that there's more to it than just, here's our zombies.
At the very least, I'm hoping that that if it is all zombies, that the zombies are going to be intelligent.
Nothing. I fall off the ledge.
Okay, yeah, I can go with that.
I dash nothing. I fall off the ledge. Twice in a fucking row.
Oh, hey, the game glitched. Phil's coming back, even though he's still getting life back. I'm going to keep an eye on the boss's life meter and see if she glitches too.
Okay.
Because this is also the boss where... Oh, I guess not. This is also the boss where I had a glitch, a few times actually, where I would take off a quarter of her health, and then she would get it all back to full.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. That really pissed me off. Anyway, yeah, so I'd be fine with a Metal Gear Survive. I'd be fine with intelligent zombies too. If it's like, oh, they know how to use guns and stuff. Because they're not really, like, fully zombies. They've got, like, these things in their heads that are controlling them.
Sure.
At the very least, because they've got these things in their heads, I'm expecting, like, some sort of other villain behind them.
Dash. Still can't
Let's hope.
dash.
Also, because it's an alternate universe, they can use a whole lot of neat concepts that they couldn't really do in the main one. And honestly, those are kind of my favorite things when you're looking at alternate universe stories, of just what's changed between all the characters.
Sure.
A lot of people on Twitter were complaining about how it's going to be a survival genre. Like, oh, we don't have enough of those.
Honestly, I don't think we do.
Like, I can only think of Dead Island.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't... Well, third person, like... With the combat that they were showing off, where it's like you have that bow with high-tech arrows, and it looks like guns are going to be kind of a rarity compared to the different technology you're going to be getting. I can't really think of many games that did that, especially with zombies. Like, we've got Dead Island, Dying Light, which are both made by the same studio.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's about it, really.
Almost got
I mean, you got the Resident Evil, whatever it is, at this point, where it's kind of like that.
But they weren't really survival games.
No.
Like, survival horror, sure, but not survival. Like that specific type that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There. Now the final phase. Fucking shit.
Closing thoughts, I'm looking forward to hearing more about survival, and wait to form an opinion when I see more.
Yeah. Personally, for me, Hideo Kojima has never been a necessity for any Metal Gear game.
Wow, Dash is not coming
Like,
out.
and the one of the biggest ones I can hold up for that is if you look at like the American version of Metal Gear 2 versus the Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear 2. Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear 2 has more interesting mechanics, but the American version of Metal Gear 2 is an outright better game.
Mm-hmm. I don't know,
Since
you
I
never
don't-
saw the story for Acid.
What the fuck am I supposed to do, dude?
I'll be honest, I never played Acid. Or at least I haven't played it yet.
Tired of
Acid
this.
was an acid trip, and Acid 2 was like double dose. The story
Sounds fun.
was off the goddamn rails, made no sense whatsoever. You could have taken the Metal Gear out of it, and the story would have been fine.
I hit my thing.
At the very least, I can say that Portable Ops had a better story than Phantom Pain, so... And I didn't really like the story in Portable Ops either.
Oh my god.
Dash, please.
Let's talk about why Frank Yeager got his name.
Get
Let's talk about the really ridiculous things that Frank Yeager did and the people he killed when he was like 12 years old.
You are not taking it away from me.
Where it was like trained soldiers.
This is insane.
the
Come
isolation
on.
tank.
That was so stupid. We're gonna delete all his memories so he can learn martial arts all over again. I'm like, no, I've taken martial arts for several years. Like, I've been in Taekwondo for over 5.
Fucking
You cannot
terrible.
just delete all memory of that and then be an expert at it in like 5 seconds. I will say, though, that whole Frank Yeager bit, not as stupid as Paz in Peace Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go with that.
Peace Walker kills me because it's like almost a great game. It's so
X1
close.
and 2 are great, and then 3 just kind of...
It's... Here's what they need to change in Peace Walker to make it a great game. When you take up, like when you do a certain mechanic, like you know how you can blow up like fuel tanks to partially immobilize a tank, or how you can partially disable an attack in one of the Metal Gears and stuff.
Sure.
Yup.
If
This sucks.
oh, she's still
I don't
gonna
want
no,
to do
she's
this
not.
anymore.
If you don't want to do it, Phil, then quit.
I seriously don't want to do this anymore. This fucking
Anyway,
sucks.
So
This is
if
a-
when you
this
took
is
take away those
ruining the game
attacks,
for
if
me.
those
This one
attacks
fucking
like
fight
were
is
permanently
terrible.
gone, but it was harder to get rid of them,
bad.
I think that would have really helped out a lot. Really, especially with helping out with the Monster Hunter aspect.
Yeah, the Monster Hunter stuff just was a slog.
Anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, the boss fights were also done in a Monster Hunter sort of style. And, let's see. The stealth mechanics the stealth stuff was all pretty fine. I liked that. I mean, I would have preferred it if you could, you know, go while you're prone, but I understand that they had to have limitations somewhere.
Yeah.
Torch,
And then
get away.
the story should have stopped right before the whole Paz betrayal. If it stopped right before then, I would have thought that it would have,
Oh, there
like,
she
I
was.
legitimately
Hit
thought
it.
it would have been pretty
Torch,
decent.
got away.
Like, there's still
Torch.
stupid bits of, like, oh, we only need one dude to activate the
This
nuke.
fucking sucks. I don't want to do this anymore.
But at the same
Or-
time, he was like the director of the CIA, and you can kind of... Even though his plan was really stupid, he's the villain, and you're trying to stop him because his plan is so stupid.
I just want to dash and kill myself. I want to dash to these fits. There we go.
But I can see you.
Sorry, I was
That's all
watching
wanna
Phil's
do,
temper
'cause I'm just
tantrum.
so fucking
Yeah,
annoyed
Phil's
and
just
bored.
completely given up now.
It's a shame because the game is so original and different. It completely fucking ruins it with this fight.
She went to the left. Okay, good.